Now, I would like to give you a good way to do this, to work on yourself, and this will be your assignment for the rest of your life. And if you do this, if you do these two things that I'm getting ready to share with you, I promise you, if you do it, your entire life will change. It will be a completely different life. You'll outperform your mom, you'll outperform your parents, you'll outperform even Jeff and even me. All right. What I have discovered, what has put you and motivate you in your life is this one driving force, and it is, what you don't want. Everything you've done, the reason why you're here, the reason why you go anywhere to improve anything is because inside you, there's something you don't want, something you don't like, something you're afraid of, the worst of the worst. And so what I discovered, if you do this one thing, first of all, if you were to change something about your life, or there's something you want, if you were to change one thing, it could be like, I just want to get rid of this one memory. I just want to get rid of my fear. I want to get rid of my fear of rejection, my abandonment issues, my feeling that I'm an idiot or I'll never amount to anything. Whatever it is, if you write this down, whatever it is you don't want. Now you put this right here, whatever this is. I don't want to be rejected. I don't want bad golf score. I don't want to be in prison. I don't want, whatever it is. Put it on here. Now this is part of the art of change, A-R-T, change. Aim, release, and transform. So what you don't want, put it in there. What is it you don't want? Or what you do want. We do what you do want. All right? Now, in order to really get the formula to change this, what you don't want, or whatever it is that's keeping you from getting what you do want, you do a list. What you don't want. And what you do is you write down, say, for example, what is it you'd like to change? Anybody want to get rid of what?
Temper.
Anger. Temper, okay? So I don't want to be angry, right? And of course, and then you ask yourself, how do I know I don't want to get angry? This is a question. Ask yourself, how do I know? How do you know you want to get rid of your temper? If you just give me, how do you know you want to get rid of it?
How do I know I want to?
You want to get rid of your temper. How do you know you want to get rid of it?
Because it bothers me and it just bothers me.
It bothers me.
Trouble.
Get you into trouble. All right, so those are two things. It bothers me. It gets me into trouble. And then you start asking, oh, it bothers me. Well, how does it bother you? How does it bother you?
It makes my mom hurts me. It makes my mom sad. To see me get.
So it hurts your family, it hurts your mother, and it hurts you, hurts your loved ones. So what you do is you write down, it hurts my loved ones. And then what I always suggest, writing memories. Do you remember hurting your mother? All right, you write that memory down. I hurt my mother because of this. And then I hurt my sister. And this is what it did to me. I got in trouble. And you write every memory that supports why you don't want to get angry. And by the way, as you write this list, it's giving you the formula to how you are angry. Because here's the weirdest thing. A lot of people say, well, I just don't want to be like my mother. I don't want to be like my father. And they say that, but in reality, they have all these memories right here of them being angry, all the things that you did, and all the hurts and all the experiences, and they're inside your head. So that even though they're inside you, you say you don't want it, but you hold it in you. So here it is. I had the memory of my father beating me. Now, the interesting thing, the beating feeling of the memory drive me to beat myself up and to beat other people. Do you hear what I said? So if you have bad memories inside you, those memories are actually helping you do it again, to repeat it again, to stay in alignment. So what we do is we look at the memories you don't want, and this is how you get your list, and then you start changing those. And then, of course, when you get angry and you have temper, how does that make you feel as a person? Sad, weak, helpless, no control. And then, of course, you're the puppet. Now, somebody can look at you a certain way and you get angry. You know, I had a guy who gets so upset and he couldn't turn the light switch off correctly. I mean, He wanted to use my washing machine, and he'd get pissed off at the washing machine. And it did nothing. It just does what washing machines do. Is it the washing machine that pissed him off? No, he just knew how. So what you do is you write a list of how do I know I don't want this? And then you can ask yourself, well, I've never experienced this before. Well, what's the worst of this anger or the temper? What's the bad things going to happen if this anger gets worse? Write these lists down, because these lists here will also give you the formula to change these two so that you'll free yourself from whatever it is you said you don't want. Now, this is, if you go and you start doing this list, and you know what's going to happen when you do the list of memories that you don't like, that hurt you and affected you? You know what happens when you do the list? You feel like shit. Isn't that right? You feel angry, you feel upset. Where's it coming from? In you. And that's how you know you need to go there. And once you go there and you start changing it, now this is a cool thing, you go to the memory that you hurt your mother. All right? You go to this memory and you start tapping on how you feel about mom. When you see mom crying, you tap this out. By the way, is your mom inside your head? Not really. This is about you. So you have this memory of hurting your mother, and you have your memory of losing control, and you have memories of feeling hurt, and you keep tapping, you keep changing this. All of a sudden, you take this memory and you change it what you do want. So now you instead of your mother being hurt, she's not being hurt, she's smiling, and she's so proud of you because you have control now. You go to every bad memory and you make sure you change the memory. We're not talking about making up a new one. We're actually changing the original memory to where it can't see the same. You can't look at it the same. Now, what was your name? Mark? When we went to Mark. Now, Mark, when you go back to the memory that we started with, does it look the same now? No. See, inside of his brain, we changed his memory. Or he did. I helped him. See, again, how many would like to improve your memory? Like to improve your memory, all right? Interesting, almost every hand goes up, isn't that right? But here's something interesting. Most of you believe that memories are stuck in permanent, aren't they? They're only the shitty ones that you rehearse are stuck in permanent. Only the shitty ones that you rehearse. The good ones you don't remember because you didn't make it a point to remember it. You see what I'm saying? So now you can change the shitty ones. Change them, turn them into good ones, and write it in your happy journal. So there's two things. If you do this one right here, do your list, don't just feel crap. Do the list and change the memory. Do one at a time. Just one at a time. Go to the memory, change it. If there's something in your life, like say you have a job here that you have to do and you dread it every time you go do the job, you know the smart thing to do? Let it go, let it go, let it go until you can enjoy it. And then you enjoy it, and guess what? That job won't make you feel bad. Is it really the job making you feel bad, or is it your crappy attitude? You can change that one. All right, so go to every memory and make them feel good. By the way, you can feel good in the lowest of the low places if you have the skill. Matter of fact, some of you have been in relationships where people love you, and they loved you, they loved you. Guess what you felt? No one loves me. Isn't that right? Because it's you doing it to you. So here it is. If you do this one thing, go to bad memories and change them. Just this. This is your homework assignment until the day you die. Change all bad memories. Okay? The second thing, if you do that one thing all by itself, you're going to make money, your life will be better, you'll be more successful, you'll be awesome just by doing that. And the second thing is get you a book. Get you a book that has nothing on the pages. Nothing. And start writing everything that makes you feel good. You can put photographs in it. If you practice feeling good every day and you look for something that's nice in your life and you practice feeling good, you know what's going to happen? You'll be successful at feeling good. And you know what you don't do now? You don't feel good enough. You don't practice in looking for what's nice. You don't look for what's nice. You know what you're looking for? Oh, it's a crappy day in paradise. I mean, you're always looking for something wrong. And guess what you find? Something wrong. Griping and complaining about your wonderful life. So here it is. If you do this one thing, change your bad memories. Second thing, remember the good ones. Now, you can do this by, in my happy journal, I have pictures. I have photographs that I take, and I will put it in my happy journal. I have cards that my children will give me, and I'll put it in my journal. I write down things that I enjoyed, I experienced, and I can still think of them. I can look at my book and start to feel good just in my mind because I practice feeling good for no reason. That's where your power is. You can change your life, and you can start today. The only thing is you just have to do it. That's it. And if you feel like you don't want to do it, feel that you don't want to do it. And do it like this. I don't want to do it, let it go. I don't want to do it, let it go. Let it go, let it go. Feel like you don't want to do it. You know why you don't want to do it? It's scary inside, I know. But it's your insides. And you can change you. It's that simple. What do you think? You're in the right place, aren't you? And this is how you're going to do it. So how do you do it? You go to the memories that bother you and stay with it and tap it until it's gone. I know this is tapping is weird. I know it's weird. But it's not as weird as doing some of the things that you've done. I mean, you know what's another thing that's really cool about this? It costs nothing. It costs nothing. You can do it on the toilet. Nobody knows you're doing it. You know, I'm interacting with him and he pisses me off. So, pardon me, I got to go to Lou, I got to go to Donnie, I got to go to the toilet. And you're in there, that son of a bitch, blah, 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 blah. And I'm realizing, who's making me feel bad? Is it really him? No. It's me. You can do it in the privacy of your own mind. You know. Tap it, do something. Change it. And you change you, your life changes. Is that powerful? Yes. All right, good. That's the present. That is the gift of a lifetime. Let me go over it again. All right. Notice anything that bothers you. Just notice anything. Any memory, anything at all. Or a feeling inside your body. Here it is, Robert's talking about looking at my memories, and I don't like that idea. Right? Just feel that. Got it? All right, let's do this. Tap like this. Just tap it, and I want you to close your eyes and feel your fingers as you tap there. Just notice what it feels like, and notice your fingers. Just notice that feeling. Now tap beside your eye, notice that feeling. Just notice what the fingers feel like. Memorize that feeling. Under the eye, notice that feeling. Memorize the feelings. Feel it. All right, now the collarbone. Notice that feeling. Memorize that feeling. Notice what it feels like. Now grab your wrist. Notice how that feels. Deep breath. Say peace. All right, let's do it again. Now think about the problem that you had. Think about whatever it is, your fear. And then just tap by yourself. Let it go. Beside your eye, let it go. Under the eye, it's safe to let it go. Collarbone, it's okay to let it go. Wrist, it's okay. Deep breath. Peace. All right, let's do it again. I want you to think about your problem. Don't tap, but just think about your problem that bothers you. Think about it. What fear of doing this, fear that you don't know, this is weird, whatever it is that you can think of. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to tap, but you can't move your hands. But you can pretend like you're really doing it in your mind. So feel your fingers between your eyes, mentally tap. Mentally do it. Let it go. Beside your eye, let it go. Under the eye, let it go. Collarbone, let it go. In your mind, grab the wrist, take a deep breath, blow it out, and peace. All right? You can do it this way. You can just do it like this. You can just go like this. Something that simple. The key to making this happen is noticing inside you a feeling, a picture, a sound, a sensation, tap, and then go check and see if it's gone. If it isn't gone, do it again. How many times do you do it until it's gone? However it takes. If you have a big emotional one, keep doing it until it's gone. You'll get control, you'll gain the power, and you can get something beyond you ever thought possible. Make it up to what you want. Pretty awesome?